Why are you looking at me like that? Hey guys, what's up? Nova Duke. Wait, baby. I love. Oh, she just kissed me. Okay, so this is not the perfect weather for what I'm gonna make, but I'm actually worried that my mangoes are gonna go a bit funky town. So I was like, I'm gonna make them now. So I like to have mango, lemon juice, curry powder, and salt, and it's a good time. So I like to eat it. So I was like, let me just quickly make it for myself, and then story time, because I made myself lunch. I had like egg and avo and cheese. Then I was still feeling a bit peckish, so I'm like, no, I'm gonna make myself my mango and lemon combo. But even though it's cold, so yeah. And then I thought, oh, story time, because I wanted to use this knife. Okay, I'll show you now. It looks like it's got this like little bee on it or whatever. So anyway, a friend of mine is very, very fancy and whatever the case might be. And, I'm always joking around with her and saying to her, right, you and your fanciness. And one day she came to the shop and I still had it, all shaking. And I'm like, yeah, here's a knife and fork. She came and she brought a hamburger for her to eat. And she's like, yeah, you're always saying to me, I'm fancy, but look at the knife that you've got. So I'm like, what do you mean, She's like, no, I'm like, my dad and I are big into collecting knives and stuff. And this is actually quite an expensive knife. So I go and Google it. A set of these knives are like 6,000 Rand, right? So I was like, what the actual fudge? So I got these knives from my gran. My gran got them from my dad, who got them from his now ex-wife, who got them from her boss at the time as a present for so many years of working, right? So my dad gives it to my gran, and my gran's like, Robin, do you want these knives? Or I'm going to give it to the garden boy, because she doesn't like the way that they cut. So I'm like, yeah, of course, I love me a hand-me-down. Clothes, freaking anything, So I'm like, yes, go for gold. Give me it, please. I'll take it. In course. So, so then my friend obviously had lunch. She told me about this knife. So I was like, what the fudge? So I tell my grand, like, look here, these knives are actually damn expensive. And she's like, well, I got them from your father, and that's how I found out where they all actually came from. And then I proceeded to tell her how expensive these things are, which was quite shocking. I think she has regrets now. But she didn't enjoy the way that they cut, so I've got no problem with them. I think they're freaking awesome. So, yeah. So how's that? I freaking scored big time. And now I'm only one away from a full set. Yeah, so 6 grand knives. I think must be the most expensive thing in my kitchen that I own. That's a freaking good time. So, yeah, so basically what I'm doing is I'm cutting up my mango into blocks. I like to leave the skin on. If you want to try this, you don't have to leave the skin on. It's personal preference. I just cut them into blocks and then chuck them into a bowl. They have been washed. I got these at Pick n Pay. So they have been washed. And once I've actually made them, you're supposed to leave them in the fridge for like an hour or something, but they're cold already, so I think they'll be fine just the way that they are. My mom actually taught me this little combination recipe. She was into some weird things, which I don't mind, because actually a lot of stuff that is weird. I suppose it's not weird. Maybe this is like a thing, but I was like the first time I've ever heard in my life mango, curry powder, lemon juice, salt. Like, what? Then I've even tried it with mango and cut up, what's it called? What's that thing called? I was going to say porcupine. Pineapple. Yeah, so it's almost like a pickled type of vibe to it because of the lemon. And sometimes if I do have on hand some vinegar, I'll actually put some vinegar in here as well. Freaking love it. Yeah, I like some weird things. I'll cut biltong up, like biltong, cut it up, put vinegar over it, eat it. Like, my biggest downfall in life is freaking salt. I love salt. But because you retain so much water with damn salt, and it's not good for your blood pressure and whatnot, I was like, I've got to do my mango thing, get it out the way, get my lemon in, get my last quick fix on my salt before I really try and cut down, because I really want to start living like a little bit more healthier. I'll eat this later. Yeah, I'm at that point now where I'm like, you spend your whole freaking life starving or going on these diets and exercising, and then you get to a good place in your life with your body and your weight, and it feels good, and then you become so obsessed with it that you don't live, you know. And I was all upset about, picking up this weight since my birthday. What a fish paste. And I'm like, you know what? So many people are negative towards you. Why do you have to be so negative towards yourself? If you're gonna diet, do it to be healthy, not to lose weight. I mean, that will eventually like come to hand in foot, hand in hand, that thing. So yeah, so I'm like, I'm not gonna. I need to just be more self-loving. What's it called? Self-appreciation. Because like my daughter's like taller than me, she's bigger than me, and I've never met someone that's got more confidence and loves her body more than that child, which is absolutely like fantastic, because people are so into body shaming, and girls are nasty, eh? Girls are really nasty, and guys, you aren't so bloody kind yourselves, like, oh, check that girl, look at her cellulite or stretch marks, and how can she wear that and wear that? And most of the times, that these people are body shaming others because they've got issues with their own body. And I'm thinking to myself, why would you do that? I mean, no one knows what another person goes through, right? And how they're feeling. So if you're going to be now jumping on them and be like, oh, you fat, or, because no one ever says to you, oh, you're looking good. Everyone's so quick to point out when you've picked up a kg or two. Freaking, and I'm like, stop being so nasty. So once I've cut it up into, yes, this thing is heavy. I mean, strong. I mean, tough. What is it? And then I just pour some lemon juice in here. Oh, I don't have a spoon. I must get a spoon. Oh, shit, but I wonder if they got my phone now. Squeeze all the juice in there. And then, yeah, so I think that we all need to start loving ourselves a little bit better and just being more aware about what you say about other people, because we need to actually stop talking shit about people and about our friends and about people that we know or people that we don't know. I've got people talking nonsense about me that doesn't even know me. I had my one, and this is a true freaking story. I once went for my nails to get done, and the lady was like, yo, well, I had someone in here talking about you and everything that's been going down and what. And this beautician said to this customer, like, oh, so like, where do you know Robin from? And she's like, no, I've just heard about her through via, because it's most like freaking grapevine, with the story in this town. And this woman's just like, no, I just heard via the story. She's new to Grahamstown. This chickie boo didn't even know what I looked like. She didn't even have the audacity to Facebook stalk me and see what I look like before she skinned about me. She just went and skinned about me. And I think to myself, what do you gain in your life by talking badly about people? I mean, think about it. How often do you go to a bar or a social gathering and people can have a conversation about anything else other than someone else? So there are some people in the world that will only have you over because they want to get something from you or skinner. And I think it is so disgusting and so unhealthy, because none of us know what another person's going through. And, just to kind of like play broken telephone and spread stories and talk crap. I mean, how does that make your day go? Does it make your day go better? Do you get like money for it? Does it make your social status better? Does your clothing account, all of a sudden like have free items for you? Like, how does it benefit your life? I mean, there's been times where I've literally made popcorn just to sit and listen at the stories about me that aren't even true. And I'm like, damn, I've been busy. Like, I didn't know about that. So I like to eat the lemon skin as well afterwards. It's good. It's like, I'm going to go fetch a spoon quickly. BRB. Back. Take a spoon. Sorry, I got my hoodie on. Sorry for me shouting because it does sound a bit muffled. Oh, look at my paint. Everything I own has paint on it. But anyway, it's fine. It's okay. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, about people skinnering and stuff. And I'm like, it's just, we need to love each other and be more kind. And like, just stop with the world, we're going through a pandemic. Salt. Sorry, I do have a salt container. I just didn't want to open them because I didn't want to chip my nails. These are the longest my nails have ever been, people, ever. So I'm actually becoming a real girl about it, not trying to chip my toenails. Chip my... What are you dogs doing? You're distracting me. I don't even know what I'm saying here. So I don't want to chip my nails and break them because they really have such a nice length now. I feel so pretty. So yeah, and then what I've been doing to actually grow my nails, funny enough, is just pushing my cuticles back and then putting Vaseline on them. It actually really does strengthen your nails. So I don't know how much salt I put in here now. So be kinder. And then you put curry powder in. This is the curry powder I use. This is the mild and spicy, but I suppose if you want it a little bit more spicy, you can. I don't measure anything. I kind of eyeball it. Guys, leave Tatum. Tatum's grumpy today. So just throw it in there. Oh, I want it hot. I think I do want some more lemon though in here. Freaking love lemon. So trying to cut out salt, so I don't want to drain water because I don't want to feel bloated and miserable. And I'm not going to be going on diets or anything. I'm just going to eat clean. I'm going to exercise because I want to feel better about myself. And I want to spread positive love and body image to everyone. Because we are all beautiful. We are all different. And you don't have to... I'm also jealous. Like I mentioned once before in another video as well. I'm jealous. But when I'm jealous in a way, it's like... I'm not going to go on Facebook and see someone getting something done or bought something or going on holiday or get a new car and be like, oh, this cow, this freaking heifer, and then go and skin her about it and like be negative. I'm the type of bitch that goes, excuse my language, that goes, my God, that is a decent car. I'm so freaking jealous when we're going on a road trip. Like, I'm happy for you. Like, but people are just so negative and it's very sad. And I mean, honestly, I keep my mouth quiet when people are going to see me quiet. Because, they're going to tell you everything you said, but they're not going to say what they said, when they repeat back the story. And, broken telephone, what starts with pink is now purple with stripes and polka dots. And if you guys have heard me say anything about you before, my 073-0519-3814 is my cell phone number. You can hit me up anytime because I'm telling you now, I keep my mouth shut. I don't freaking talk about anyone because I know what it's like to be the end of everyone's freaking skin array. That's not true. And I know what it's like having anxiety going into town because people will literally turn around and look at you and skinner about you to their friend while you're standing in the freaking vegetable aisle at Pick and Pay. And it's not fun. It's not fun at all. And I'm just trying to do me. I'm just trying to pay my bills and make sure I have my daughter's school fees paid for. I'm just here working on me. Oh, look how nice this lemon looks. So juicy. So yeah, guys, can we not be assholes to each other, please? I mean, I know we're all going through stuff. No one knows what everyone else is going through. Sorry, I'm going to have some lemon and salt and curry powder on here. This is stuff I like to eat. Oh, look how nice that looks. Yeah, so like, wow. Wow. I actually feel very sorry for these women that just talk bad about other women, and guys are just as guilty. Talking to their guy friends about women's bodies and rating them. But anyway, I think you guys must just work on yourselves because I think you'll be a lot better and a lot happier within yourself if you refrain from talking shit about people. Because you know what? I fully believe in what you put in the world, you get out. Law of attraction. And I don't take any revenge on anyone for trying getting back at any stories that I've heard. Because there's a thing called karma. And the wheel is round. And it takes a while for it to turn. But I'm telling you, when it turns, it comes full way. And I know that because of things I've done to people, where I've got payback. And I know that if I sit back, I pray over those people, I pray over myself for protection. And I just let whatever happens to them, happen, whatever it may be, then it is what it is. But I don't wish them any ill will. I actually do pray over them, and I actually ask God to forgive them for being so ill towards me. But that's just who I am because I always want to be treated. I always treat people the way I want to be treated. And, kindness goes such a far way. When you're alone, like when you go to a family in Grahamstown and you hardly got any friends in Grahamstown, you start to really evaluate your life and, you want to keep certain people close. And when those people hurt you, you're on to the next because I don't have time to be hurt. I don't have time. I need to survive. I need to provide for my child and just live, people. So yeah. So this is what it looks like after, sidebar. I think it's freaking amazing. So I'm pretty just going to have a bite or two, yeah? That's what I'm talking about. I could actually do some more curry powder in here. I think I'll do it. But that lemon was actually delicious. Actually really, really, really good. And I was so worried that these mangoes were going to go frot. Because I actually bought this last week. We were having such nice weather. Excuse me. And, ooh, this looks like a good time. I need more salt. Oh, the salt's so bad. And I thought this would be nice. But you know what? Actually, now that I'm actually starting to eat it now, even if it's cold outside, it's not too shabby. Like I thought it was gonna be too cold for the tooth. Now the lemon. Anybody want a bite? Lemon, salt, and curry. My gran and I used to sit with lemons. Oh my word. Lemon and a plate and a heap of salt and watch like Oprah or Days of Our Lives and just eat these things like they were freaking sweets, like biscuits and cheese and biscuits. Oh, talk about cheese and biscuits, now that we're on that subject. This is also very weird, but not everybody will like it, is if you take a salty crack with a little bit of butter, a thin slice of cheese and lemon without the skin. It's actually freaking delicious, so yeah. Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna have my lunch and I'm gonna finish watching. Well, I've had it playing in the background. Made in Manhattan. Who doesn't love Jennifer Lopez, right? I freaking love that chick. So I'm gonna have this and get back to work. Man! I'm sure this isn't actually the curry powder I normally use because this is actually rather tasty. It's freaking... absolutely... If you guys try, please comment below and tell me what you think. It's not for everyone. Maybe if you're going to try this out, maybe take the skin off and start like that, and then maybe try it with the skin on separately and see if you want to do it. It just adds more texture to it. I like it. This is why I'll never be anorexic. Food's just too damn good. It's too damn good. Okay, well, anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a brilliant day. Take care of yourself and of each other. Be kind. It goes a long way. You don't know what path other people have walked on. And yeah, just come on, people. Let's start loving ourselves and each other a little bit more. Love thy neighbor. Please. And then, yeah, comment below if you make yourself this. Click subscribe if you enjoyed, and the bell icon if you would like to be notified every time I do a new upload. Yeah, and you don't have to pay to subscribe. You literally just click the red button below. I can't wait for you guys to try this. Until next time, love you all. Bye.